Alright everyone, this is another deck tech video, or deck casual deck video where I just kind of build a random deck, some kind of sub-theme, and just kind of go out there and see what it can do. These are usually fun decks, they're not usually anything really super competitive, or not trying to be super competitive, just trying to build like interesting different decks and see what they do. This time we're going to call this like second chances. It's basically a gambling like coin toss deck. It's, you know, most of the cards in the deck are geared towards like having some kind of really cool coin flip effect. You know, typically cards that have like chance effects, like, you know, flip a coin, roll a dice, they usually are really strong, because and that's usually why they're considered lucky cards, because, you know, usually the you know, it's a way to kind of balance the card, you know, make it so it can't always use its effect, you know. But this deck, you know, focuses on coin flip effects, and then it has this is like this is pretty much a central card right here, is second coin toss. This allows us to redo a coin toss once per turn. Wait, is it once per turn? Yeah, it's once per turn. And so that's really good. It's a really useful card. I wish I had more than one. I only have one, but ideally you'd probably want to run about 2 of these. You wouldn't want to run all, yeah, I don't think you would want to run all 3, because it's probably not going to be destroyed in most games. Because most opponents don't really think this card is like worth destroying, and they may be right. But it can definitely help this deck. It's gonna give us all. It's gonna give every card, basically give every card a second chance to roll. And so the cards that second coin toss help are basically Barrel Dragon here. He's kind of our big finisher. He's really good at destroying creatures because of his effect where you flip 2 coins. Plus, he's got really good stats. And then we have Twin Barrel Dragon, who's kind of a smaller version of Barrel Dragon. He has a come into play trigger. When he's summoned, you target 1 card, and you just flip a coin, and if both of them are heads, which is actually pretty hard to do, you get to destroy the card. There's not, like, probably about 80% of the time, this Twin Barrel Dragon doesn't actually hit the target. But it's still a 17 beater for level 4, which is actually really good. And with second coin toss, you know, we have more of a chance to land on its triggers. But being able to destroy any card is really good. Like, you can destroy traps, magics, fields. It's awesome. Okay. Next up, we have double costing, which is actually not like a coin flip effect monster, but it does help us get Barrel Dragon out a lot easier. Yeah, it helps us get Barrel Dragon out easier. It's an 17 beater. This guy, he's basically just kind of a filler card. He's 16 attack. You can make people discard cards, and then when he's destroyed, you get to weaken something. Really, he's just in here because he's a prismatic. I want the extra points for prismatic, so I play him. Then we have who's also another filler card. He's good, but he's just a filler card in this deck because there's other cards we would want in this deck if we had them. But basically, he can shut down magic and traps. You know, you can target a face down card once per turn, and that card can't be activated as long as he's on the field. So that means, like, once per turn you can change the target, or you can just keep the same target. So if you think that your opponent might have a really like an annoying like trap that has a certain kind of trigger, like for example, middle wall would be a good target. You know, if you think your opponent has a middle wall, you can lock it down. Or if you think your opponent has a metalmorph, you can lock it. Well, a metalmorph wouldn't be a good target because they use a response, but still, it's a pretty solid card. Then we have Time Wizard. Time is, you know, a really good coin flipping monster. It's just a 50% chance, which is really good. And if you call it right, you get to destroy your opponent's entire board, which can really help you come back in the game. If you call it wrong, you lose a lot of life points and a lot of creatures. Well, all your creatures. I always use Time Wizard like if I really need to come back, and, you know, if I'm losing badly, like and I don't have a lot of creatures. Then we have Goddess of Wind. Once per turn, you can flip a coin. If you call it right, double the card's attack this turn. Pretty cool. It's actually even better if we have equipment or way to power up the creatures, which I don't know if we do. Probably should add some maybe in the build. But yeah, she can easily become like a 1900 attack monster, I believe. I think it's 1900, and she can do some damage. So we got her in there. Ideally, I'd want 3 of her, 2 Time Wizards, 2 Barrel Dragons, and a 3rd Twin Barrel Dragon. That would be kind of like the lineup I'd really want. And we have this card. This is just, you know, a really good staple magic card, spell card. Shard of Greed for card drawing. Card Trader for some card manipulation. It's always good. Twister to kind of like destroy my opponent's field cards, my opponent's middle wall, my opponent's Wonder Balloons. I personally think Twister should be in every deck if you have it. Second coin cost, we're already going over it. And then this card, Cup of Ace, really nice card. Well, in this deck, it basically it can let you. It should let you draw 2 cards, or you can let your opponent draw 2 cards. But whatever, this is a chance deck. This deck is all about chance. So we have 3 of those, and then we have Microstory, good, really solid removal. We have Regretful Rebirth. Another one. This is actually a really good like tech card for getting Time Wizard back or getting Twin Barrel Dragon back. You know, just any of our creatures that have like good abilities that we want to get back for a turn. And then METALMORPH is basically just there to kind of help us kill opponents that try to run into us or get past bigger creatures. And that's the deck, guys. So it's just kind of a straightforward, kind of fun little chance deck. We're gonna see what it can do, though. Come on, game, load. And we're also playing with Bandit Keep, so we have Switcheroo. I really like Switcheroo. I think it's a great ability. Decks that kind of like